don't need to spend a lot of money to be successful. Invest in your people, right? Like train your users, train your people, and I use let me see here. I actually use this triangle for your executive folks. So I always tell people, like, if you have cybersecurity people, which a lot of people don't have that, but if you have people dedicated to cybersecurity, train them on offense. If you have IT people, train them on defense, right? They've got to, they still need to do their IT training, but have at least maybe once a year have them do defensive training. And the reason I say that, and it's not necessarily going to make it perfect, but essentially what you have here is, you guys see here, so you ignore the whole pyramid of pain. Never mind, it's not going to work. All right, so we have cybersecurity at the top, ease of use and functionality, right? And so for your executives, what I tell them is you want to be kind of in the middle where the domain names, this kind of aqua color is, right, or teal. And so you want to be there in the middle in most organizations. Different organizations are a little different, right? Department of Defense, we're higher on cybersecurity, but essentially to maintain some reputation in your community, stay in the middle, all right? Now, cybersecurity people are going to go to the top. IT people are naturally going to gravitate to the bottom, right? Because ease of use and functionality is their life. They're getting beat up at the help desk if they're not doing ease of use and functionality. So you can tell them till they're blue in the face. I'm telling you, every time an IT person is going to navigate down and not up, unless they're just like really dark and they just want to have fun. But and there may be a couple of those. But ultimately, that's what you're going to get there. So that's, I would say, people is really, if you tell me what the silver bullet is, it's people, and making sure that you train them properly, that they understand. And I'm a big fan of demos, especially for your users. Like, I love when I talk to non-technical people and I sit there and do a demo on clicking links and I do a demo on cracking their passwords. They're literally all changing their passwords like sitting there while I'm talking, right? But for a year, I stood up here and talked about complex passwords, don't click links, and what did they do? They all sat there and walked out, didn't listen to me. I show them that I can crack their password, or that I show them how dangerous it is when they click a link, and now all of a sudden they're all like lined up to talk to me about what they need to do because they clicked the link this morning, whatever it is, right? So yeah, I would say really invest in your people, and that's probably the silver bullet in all of this, and not tools. And there's a lot of good stuff out there that you can do for relatively cheap, as long as you're willing to invest in people.